Now today we will focus on source transformation and what is the advantage of source transformation. How can you use this source transformation in complex circuit and solve very easy way, okay, as compared to other method, okay. So first of all, it's a very very, you can say that very useful tools for circuit, okay. If you learn about that one, you can apply and solve in very complicated circuit in very easy way for less method, less calculation, okay. So how can do it? First of all, if a current source given like that one and resistance connected like that one, that is called current source. That is called current source. And current source, basically that current source is called practical current source. So that is called practical current source. Current source, clear? And if a voltage and connected in with series R, series resistance, whatever is the resistance connection like that one, that is called practical voltage source, or you can say the voltage source, okay. Practical, that is called practical voltage source. Voltage source, okay. If R is 0, in that case that is called ideal voltage source. That is ideal voltage source. And here if R is equal to infinity, that is called ideal current source. That is ideal current source. Current source, okay, clear or not? If R is equal to infinity, it means that one represent like simply I. And if what about ideal voltage source? If how can represent? Simply voltage source. That is called ideal voltage source, okay, clear or not? So what is the meaning of voltage source and what is the current source? What about voltage, practical voltage source, and what about ideal voltage source, and what about current, practical current source, and what about ideal current source? Represent like that one. After that, how can we convert practical current source to practical voltage source and practical voltage source convert into current source, okay. So first of all, make it. After that, I will focus on now. If suppose that here X and here Y terminal, that one converted into voltage source. So how can we convert? Simply, what first have written V. V this equal to how much? I into R. And that resistance connected in series, okay. And this one is X. So this is X and that is Y terminal. It means current source into converted into voltage source. If voltage is given, and what about polarity decide? Polarity decide always current direction. Current always leave from positive terminal. So if current are going on that direction, it means upper plate positive and lower plate negative. That's why here positive, here negative. Clear? After that, if voltage source given, then if you want to convert into current source, then how can you use? Simply, if voltage source given like that one, resistance connected like that one, that is practical voltage source. If you want that one converted into current source, then simply V by R, that is called current source. That is current. So simply written V by R. After the, what about how can decide current direction? Current direction always current leave from positive terminal. So current, if voltage source polarity here upper plate positive, lower plate negative, it means current always leave from positive terminal. So current direction from leave from positive terminal, so direction of current like that one. Clear or not? And resistance, that resistance connected in here. Clear? So you can say that voltage source converted into current source. Now, if suppose that current source given, current source direction, case first and now case second. Current direction like that one and resistance like that one R, and here current source. Then what about how can we convert into voltage source? So first of all, make voltage, okay, and connect resistance like that one, written here X, here Y. What about voltage? I into R. So first of all, written V, this equal to I into R, and resistance connected like that one. Current leave from positive terminal, so it means that one is positive and that one is negative. So it means this one is positive and this one is negative. Simple, very simple. Okay. Otherwise, suppose that in question given V and R like that one, then what about I? Basically I this equal to V by R. V by R. So what about I? V by R. Okay. And after that, clear or not? V by R. I this equal to V. Always written V by R. After that, that resistance connected in parallel. And next target is how can decide current direction polarity. Current direction. Okay. First of all, look here. Lower plate positive, upper plate negative. It means current from leave from positive terminal. So current direction like that one. So I is equal to V by R and direction of current like that one. Clear? So represent like that one. Make it. Okay. So now take some problem corresponding to that one. So how can you utilize? Okay. So first of all, a whole circuit remove, or you can suppose that a voltage source, current source given 10 ampere, a connected here 10 ohm resistance. If you want, what about voltage? If this one is converted to voltage source, so how can we convert? Simply what about V? First of all, V, written V. V this equal to 10 into 10, that is 100 volt. And what about current polarity decide? Voltage polarity decided by current direction. Current leave from positive terminal. So upper plate positive, that is positive, here negative. And that is 10 ohm resistance connected here, and that is X and that is Y terminal. Simple. Okay, clear or not? Now another way, make it. Otherwise, another, a voltage source, here 100 volt, a resistance 5 ohm connected, here X, here Y terminal. So what about current source? Simply current source make like that one, and resistance, parallel resistance connected. Okay, parallel resistance simply written 5 ohm. And what about current? Current always voltage divided by resistance. So 100 divided by 5. That is how much? 20 ampere. 100 by 5. That is 20 ampere. And what about current direction? Current direction always decided by polarity of the voltage. That polarity is here positive and here negative. So current always leave from positive terminal. So the current direction like that one simply. And this one is X and that is Y terminal. Okay, make it. If anyone faced doubt, then tell me, I will explain again. Now our motto determine I with the help of source transformation. Okay, our motto determine I with the help of source transformation. So how can we utilize source transformation? Okay, simply, first of all, if you see very carefully, that one, okay, these two, here voltage source and here resistance like that one, and after that, first of all, this one is converted into current source. Okay, first of all, that one is converted into current source. So what about current source? Basically, if current source given, I have already discussed, here R, here I given in any circuit, then that one is converted into voltage source like that one, or a voltage source given like that one, then this one is converted into current source. Then how much? V is written V by I is written V by R. Okay, I is written how much? V by R. Okay, so here voltage source given V and R, that is V and R. So voltage polarity, current direction decided by voltage polarity is here positive, here negative. So direction of current upward direction. Simply, so this one is written as simply, how can current direction upward? Why? Because of plus here minus, that's why. And what about current? Current is how much? 12 divided by 6. 12 divided by 6. And that resistance, that is how much? 6 ohm. And that is 12 divided by 6, that is how much? 2 ampere. Okay, after that, this 3 ohm connected here, that is 3 ohm because of parallel, that's why interchange, and that is 4 ampere, that is how much? 4 ampere current in parallel, and after that, that is 2 ohm, and here current direction I given. Clear? So simply interchange because of parallel, that's why interchange, easily interchange. After that, if you see very carefully, these two are parallel. If you see these two are parallel. So combination of these two, 6 into 3, if two resistance in parallel, it means R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2, to 6 plus 3 9, that is how much? 2 ohm. So combination of these two, we got how much? 2 ohm. Clear? After that, you can remove. So that one is 2 ohm, and after this one is 2 ohm. Sorry, this is 2 ampere and that is 2 ohm, and 4 plus 2, both current direction upward, so both are adding. 4 plus 2, that is how much? That is 6 ohm, 6 ampere. So you can say that that one is how much? 6 ampere, and that one is how much? 2 ohm, and current I. After that, what about current division rule? Simply apply current division rule. 6 into 2 divided by 2 plus 2. So 12 divided by 4, that is how much? 3 ampere is the right answer. Make it. Okay. Make it very simple. Now our motto determine current with the help of source transformation. How can you utilize that one? Okay. First of all, our motto determine that current. So how can we determine? First of all, this one is converted into current source. How? Why? Because of if this one is converted into current source, then we got like that one circuit. Basically, that is 12 volt and here 6 ampere, 6 ohm connected in series. So if you want to connect voltage source convert into current source, then making like that one, here I and here R. What about I? V divided by R. And what about current direction? Current direction always decided by voltage polarity. Voltage polarity, here plus, here minus. So current direction upward. So that's why V by R written. I is written V by R. So simply I is equal to V by R. So V by R means 12 divided by 6, that is how much? 2 ampere. And what about resistance? That is 6 ohm. Here 2 ampere and here 6 ohm resistance. Here 2 ampere, in here 6 ohm resistance. And that was 3 ohm and that is 4 ampere and 2 ohm reshuffle, or you can say that this one connect here, interchange, okay, reshuffling, okay, this one connect here and that one connect here because of parallel circuit, that's why. After that, that is 6 ohm, here 3 ohm, here 2 ohm, here that one is 4 ampere and that one is 12 by 6, that is 2 ampere. Okay, basically this one is convert like that one, that is 12 by 6, that is 2 ampere and that one 6 ohm. Okay, after that if you see very carefully, these two are parallel, so combination of these two, 6 into 3, if two resistance are parallel means R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2, simple. 6 into 3 divided by 9, so we got how much? 6 into 3, that is 18 divided by 9 means 2 ohm. So that is why it written 2 ohm. So combination of these two, 2 ohm. So connect written like 2 ohm and that is 2 ohm and that is 2 plus 4. Both are parallel direction. So addition, both are adding. Then we got 6 plus 2. That is how much? 8 ampere. 4 plus 2. That is 6 ampere. After that, apply current division rule. Simply, what about current? If this one is upward direction, that one is downward direction. So written I is equal to positive 6 into 2 divided by 2 plus 2, that is how much? 3 ampere is the right answer. If anyone faced doubt, then tell me, I will explain again. Make it. Now our motto determine V naught with the help of source transformation. Okay, so how can we determine? First of all, what about source transformation? Okay, so we have focus on here a voltage source given like that one and resistance connected here, here V, here R, then that one is converted into current source, so written I and parallel resistance connected like that one. If here X, here Y, then here X, here Y. So what about I? I this equal to V by R. If this one is converted in here, then written I into R. And polarity decided always, current polarity decided by, current direction always decided by voltage polarity. Upper plate positive, lower plate negative, it means current direction upward direction. Okay, simply. If current is given like that one, if you want to, what about voltage polarity? Then voltage polarity decided by current direction, current is upward, it means current always leave from positive terminal. So upper plate positive, lower plate negative. That's why positive upper plate positive and lower plate negative. Simple. Okay. Now after that, how can apply here? Simply, if you see very carefully, these two, like that one, so convert into voltage source. These two also like that one, into convert into voltage source. After that these two always into converted into voltage source. Okay, these three are converted to voltage source. After that, apply KVL, then determine V naught. Okay, very simple. So how can we apply? Simply, if you see here, current direction downward, resistance like that one. Okay, so this one is making very simple. This one is making like voltage and resistance written like that one. Okay, here 3. So I know that if current and resistance given, so I into R, that is V. So 3 into 4, that is 12 volt. So written 12 volt. Current direction downward is mean polarity minus plus. So here minus, sorry, here plus, here minus. Lower plate positive, upper plate negative. Okay, always decided by current direction. Current direction downward, it means polarity lower plate is positive and upper plate negative. Okay, so that's why written. And that one is 4 ohm. After that, now look here, 2 into 4, if you again polarity and current resistance, that is 9 ohm simply. 9 to 2, that is 18 volt. Current direction like that one, it means here positive, here negative. After that, this one, see here, current direction downward, so lower plate positive and upper plate negative. 5 into 6, that is 30 volt. And that one is how much? 5 ohm. Okay, and that one is 2 ohm, and here plus minus V0. Okay, and that one is plus minus, that is how much? 30 volt. Okay, clear or not? Recheck again. Current at polarity, so plus minus. Polarity plus minus. Current direction downward, so here positive, here negative. So that's why. Clear? It means you are going on right direction. Are you going on right direction? Clear? After that, apply KVL in this loop. Whatever be the direction, suppose that I current. Okay? Plus to minus. Now, so first of all decide current going, so plus minus, here plus minus. Okay, here plus, here minus, here plus, here minus. Okay, minus plus to minus, plus 12, plus 12, minus 18, plus 9i, minus 30, plus 5i, okay, minus 30, plus to minus 2i, plus 4i is equal to 0. Okay, after that we got how much? That is 20i. That is how much? 6, that is 66. So I is how much? 3.3 ampere. I is how much? 3.3 ampere. After that, that value put. What about V0? If you see very see again, here plus minus V0 given, and that is 2 ohm. But we have taken current direction here I. So if you consider I0 dash. So what about I0 dash? This is equal to minus I. If you apply KCL at that node, consider that node. So I0, both are opposite direction. So I0 dash, this is equal to minus I. Minus I means that value put here, minus 3.3 ampere. Now, so what about V0? V0 is equal to 2 into I0. So if you return V0, this is equal to how much? 2 into I0, I0 dash. So 2 into I0 dash is how much? 2 into I0 dash is how much? Minus 3.3. So what about that value? That is minus 6.6 volt is the right answer. Make it. Okay. If anyone faced out, then can tell me, comment it, I will discuss again. Now our motto determine I with the help of source transformation. Okay, our motto determine I with the help of source transformation. So how can we utilize source transformation? Okay, simply, first of all, if you see very carefully, that one, okay, these two, here voltage source and here resistance like that one, and after that, first of all, this one is converted to current source. Okay, first of all, that one is converted to current source. So what about current source? Basically, if current source given, I have already discussed, here R, here I given in any circuit, then that one is converted to voltage source like that one, or a voltage source given like that one, then this one is converted into current source. Then how much? V is written V by I is written V by R. Okay, I is written how much? V by R. Okay, so here voltage source given V and R, that is V and R. So voltage polarity, current direction decided by voltage polarity is here positive, here negative. So direction of current upward direction. Simply, so this one is written as simply, how can current direction upward? Why? Because of plus here minus, that's why. And what about current? Current is how much? 12 divided by 6. 12 divided by 6. And that resistance, that is how much? 6 ohm. And that is 12 divided by 6, that is how much? 2 ampere. Okay, after that, this 3 ohm connected here, that is 3 ohm because of parallel, that's why interchange, and that is 4 ampere, that is how much? 4 ampere current in parallel, and after that, that is 2 ohm, and here current direction I given. Clear? So simply interchange because of parallel, that's why interchange, easily interchange. After that, if you see very carefully, these two are parallel. If you see these two are parallel. So combination of these two, 6 into 3, if two resistance in parallel, it means R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2, so 6 plus 3 9, that is how much? 2 ohm. So combination of these two, we got how much? 2 ohm. Clear? After that, you can remove. So that one is 2 ohm, and after this one is 2 ohm. Sorry, this is 2 ampere and that is 2 ohm, and 4 plus 2, both current direction upward, so both are adding. 4 plus 2, that is how much? That is 6 ohm, 6 ampere. So you can say that one is how much? 6 ampere, and that one is how much? 2 ohm, and current I. After that, what about current division rule? Simply apply current division rule. 6 into 2 divided by 2 plus 2. So 12 divided by 4, that is how much? 3 ampere is the right answer. Make it. Okay? Make it very simple. Now today we will focus on V0. How can we determine V0 with the help of source transformation? Okay? So how can do it? First of all, if you see very carefully, Okay, that was a circuit, and this one is a V0 plus minus voltage written like that one. So first of all, what about source transformation? Source transformation say if voltage source like that one plus minus and resistance given in series, okay, this is X and that is Y terminal, so that one is converted to current source. So simply current represent like that one I, and what about I basically V by R, and parallel resistance, that resistance represent here, that is X and that is Y terminal. Okay, otherwise if this one is given, then that one is converted into V is equal to IR, and polarity decided by current direction upward, so this one is positive, this one is negative. If voltage polarity is given plus, here minus, then you can convert it to current source, that is written V by R. And what about current direction? Current always leave from positive terminal, so that's why current direction like that one. Clear? After that, I hope so visibility is more clear. Okay, now after that, how can I solve? First of all, you can remove that one. After that, back to the topic, these two, this one and this one are converted into current source. Okay, first of all, this one and this one converted into current source. Okay, after that, so if you convert that voltage source into current source, so written here current direction. What about current? 50 divided by 10, that is 5 ampere. Clear or not? Simply if you want to I, then V divided by R. So V is how much? 50, and what about R? R is 10. So 50 by 10, that is 5 ampere. After that, that resistance connected in parallel to current source, and current direction always leave from positive terminal, so current direction always like that one, so represent here. Okay, and what about resistance? That is 10 ohm. After that, make that resistance, that is how much? 40 ohm, and here that is plus minus V0, that is 12 ohm, and connected that one is how much? 8 ampere. Okay, after that, that one also connect into current source, so make 50 divided by 20, 40 divided by 20, that is how much? 2 ampere. Okay, and what about resistance? Simply that is 20 ohm. Clear? Clear or not? After that, if you see very carefully, these two, if you see this one, these two in parallel in and also same direction. Okay, so both are adding, then how much? If this one is replaced, then we got how much? 10 ampere. Okay, both are adding, then we got how much? 10 ampere. Combination of these two are parallel, so 40, if two resistors are parallel, so 40 into 10 divided by how much? 50, that is how much? 8 ohm. So this one is written 8 ohm. Okay, after that, if you see very carefully, that one is 5 ampere, sorry, make that one is current source 5 ampere, and what about that resistance? Combination of these two, how much? 8 ohm, and that one is plus minus V0, and that is 12 ohm, and here combination of these two, that is 8 ampere, and that one 20 ohm. After that, these two again convert into these two again converted to current voltage source, and these two also again converted to voltage source. Okay, so very simple. First of all, what about current voltage source? 5 into 8 into 5, that is how much? 40. So after making, then we got that is 40. Whatever polarity decide current direction upward, so plus, here minus. So here plus, here minus. That is 40 volt. This one is a 40 volt. And what about resistance? That is 8 ohm. That one is 8 ohm. And that one is plus minus V0, that is 12 ohm. And this one, if this one is converted to voltage source, then written here 40 into 10, that is 200 volt. And what about resistance? Then is 20 ohm. Okay, polarity decided by current leave from positive, so that one is positive and that one is negative. After that, apply KVL in this loop, that is suppose that current I. Okay, after that, here plus minus, here plus minus, here plus minus, minus to plus, minus 40, plus 12 into I plus 200 plus 20I plus 8I, this is equal to 0. So what about I? I is equal to 160, that is minus 160 divided by how much? 20 plus 20 is 40. So that is 4 ampere, minus 4 ampere. Clear? That is minus 4 ampere. And our target is V0. So V0 is written 12 into I0. So minus 4 into 12, minus 48 volt is the right answer. Now our motor determine Ix with the help of source transformation. So how can do it? First of all, if you see very carefully, what about source transformation? Simply, first of all, written current source and resistance connected like that one, R, and here I. Then if you convert it to voltage source, so written V, current direction upward, so plus minus, and resistance like that one. Okay, what about I? V is equal to IR, and simply if V and R connected like that one, then I is written V by R. Okay, clear? So how can apply that formula here? Simply, if you see very carefully, these two connected in parallel, that is current source, and voltage, that is resistance. After that, redraw the circuit. Then how much? That is current direction, that, so here positive, here negative, because here positive, here negative, that's why. Current always leave from positive terminal. 0.5ix into 10, that is how much? That is 5 volt, 5ix. And what about resistance? Resistance is 10 ohm in series, and that 40 ohm, and that one is 50 ohm, and here that is 15ix, 15 ohm, and that one is plus minus 60 volt. Okay, and here that is Ix. Okay, after that, if you see very carefully, our motor determine Ix. So if you recheck again, these two are parallel, these two are in series, these two are in series. So combination of these two, that is how much? That is 50 ohm. Okay, 50 ohm and 5 Ix are series, that is voltage source. So if you again convert into current source, then how can written? Simply 5 Ix by 50 divided by that one. Current direction always downward. Why? Because here positive, here negative, that's why. Here current direction, that one, 5 Ix divided by 50, that is how much? Ix divided by 10 means 0.1 Ix. Clear? And represent like that one, and that one is 50 ohm. So here 50 ohm. After that, that one is also 50 ohm. Okay, and that voltage source are resistance, and here voltage source represent, that is 60 volt, and here 15 ohm. And what about current in this branch? That is Is. Clear or not? After that, if you see very carefully, these two are in parallel. So combination of these two, that is how much? 25 ohm. Okay. Again apply source transformation, 25 ohm resistance, and that is current source is 0.1 Ix. Contain parallel. So this one is convert into voltage source. Then what about that value? We got here make, that is 15, and here plus minus 60. Okay, and that is how much? 15 ohm, and that one is here minus, here plus. Okay, 0.5x into 25, that is 2.5 Ix. That is 2.5 Ix. And what about resistance? That is 25 ohm. And after that, these two are connected here. Simply, this is resistance and that is current source given like that one. If converted to voltage source, V is equal to 25 into 0.1, that is 2.5 Ix. That is voltage source. Current direction downward, so polarity plus minus. So here plus, here minus. Okay. So first make that one, after that, and after that. After that, now next target is apply KVL in this loop. Very simple. That is loop 1. Simply here plus minus, here plus minus, minus 2 plus minus 60 plus 15 into Ix plus 25 into Ix minus 2.5 into Ix. This is equal to 0. Okay. So that one is 40. 40 minus 2.5, that is 37.5. Okay. So that is 37.5 into Ix, that is how much? 60. Okay. That is 60. So what about Ix? Ix is how much? 600 divided by 375. It is closer to 1.6 ampere is the right answer. Make it. Okay. Now our motto determine V naught with the help of source transformation. Okay, our motto determine V naught with the help of source transformation. So first of all, what about source transformation? Source transformation say a voltage source connect like here V and resistance R. Then this one is converted into current source, then represent I, and that resistance represent R. And what about I? I is equal to V by R. Current direction decided by polarity of voltage. Okay. So here plus minus. Clear? If plus minus given like that one, it means current direction always this one. Similarly, if current like that one, then if converted to voltage, so V this equal to, what about V? V this equal to I into R. Okay, so how can I apply that one, that formula here? Simply, if you see very carefully, these two are in series, so apply here. So first of all, if you make that one, simply 2 V naught divided by 6, that is how much? V naught by 3. Okay, and represent like that one, and this is 6 ohm. And here, clear or not? What about current direction? Here positive, negative, so current direction always currently from positive terminal, so direction, current direction upward. 2 V naught divided by 6, that is V naught by 3. After that, if you see, and this one is connected in parallel, like that one. After that, that 8 ohm connect here, that is 8 ohm, and that one 3 ohm, and voltage source plus minus 12 volt. Okay, that is 12 volt. That is 12 volt. Okay, and here plus minus V naught. Clear or not? I hope so. Visibility is more clear. Okay. After that, these two, if you see very carefully, these two are parallel. So combination of these two, 8 into 6 divided by 14. So how much? That is 3, that is 7, that is 24 divided by 7. So that is 24 divided by 7 ohm, combination of these two. Okay. So make here, that one is 3 ohm, here V naught, and that one is plus minus 12 volt. Okay. After that 24, that is 24 by 7, and that one is current source, that is V naught by 3. Okay. After that, if you see very carefully, like that one. Now, if this one is converted to voltage source, then how much? So this one represent 3 plus minus V naught, and that one is plus minus 12 volt. If this one is converted to voltage source, then how much? V naught by 3 into 24 by 7. 24 by 7 into V naught by 3. 3. So 8. This one is written as plus minus resistance is how much? 24 by 7. And what about voltage? 8 by 7 into V naught. 8 by 7 into V naught. Clear or not? After that, if you see very carefully, apply KVL in this loop. Plus minus -12 plus 3 into I, okay, plus 8 by 7 into V naught plus 24 by 7 into I is equal to 0. And V naught is also written as 3 into I. That value put here. My plus 12 is equal to 3I plus 24 by 7 I plus 24 by 7 I. Okay, because V naught is put here 3 into 3I. Okay, so 3 into 8, that is 24. So what about I? I is written simply how much? 12 into 7 divided by 24 plus 24, that is 48. 48 plus 21, that is how much? 69. That is 69. Okay, then how much? 4 into 7, 28 by 23. Then what about that value? Okay, this is I, not V naught. So V naught is how much? V naught is equal to 3 into I, that is 28 divided by 23. Okay, using calculator, then find the answer. Okay, what about by that value? 328 divided by 23, that is how much? 1 point into 3, that is 3.65. That is 3.65 volt is the right answer. Make it. Okay. Now today we'll focus on source transformation based problem. Okay. Our motto determine I naught. That is I naught. Okay. So how can we determine? First of all, I know that what about source transformation? Source transformation means if current source like that one, I naught, here I, a resistance given is parallel, then that one is converted into voltage source, here plus minus V and resistance R. And what about V? V is equal to IR. Clear? And if voltage and resistance given in series, then how can we, what about I? I is equal to V by R, and current direction always decided by voltage polarity. Okay, current always leave from positive terminal. Okay, so here positive, here negative, then current direction upward. Same thing, if current direction is given, then what about voltage polarity? Current always leave from positive terminal, so that's why here positive, here negative. Okay, so how can apply that one? So first of all, if you see very carefully, these two, this one and this one are parallel, 6 ohm and 3 ohm, both are parallel, and these two are in series. This one and this one are series, so combination of these two, that is 5 ohm. So if you redraw the circuit again, 6 and 3, combination of these two, how much? Both are parallel, so written simply, and that is current source 5 ampere. This one is written 5 ampere. Okay, and 6 and 3 are parallel, so combination of 6 into 3 divided by 9, so 18 by 9, that is 2 ohm, so that is 2 ohm. Clear? After that, that voltage source plus minus 5 volt. Okay, after that, that one is 7 ohm, And what about current I naught in this circuit? And what about that current, that is how much, 3 ampere? And what about resistance in this circuit, that is 5 ohm. Clear or not? After that you can remove just this one. If you see very carefully, multiplication of these two, now that is current source, that current source is converted into voltage source. Then how can we convert? Simply here written positive 2 into 5, that is how much, 10 volt. And what about resistance, that is 2 ohm, and that one is plus minus 5 volt. Clear? 5 to the 10. Current direction upward. So here positive, here negative. It means that one positive terminal, that is negative. After that, that one 7 ohm and I naught. And here this one is 3 ampere and this one is 5 ohm. Clear or not? Okay, I hope so clear. After that, if you see very carefully, these two, that is plus minus 2 plus, if anyone phased out, combination of these two, what about voltage? Okay, now come here, that is minus, here plus, and that is plus, here minus. Okay, that one is 5 volt and that one is 10 volt. If we assume here that is Vx, we have consider that is Vx. Okay, if you apply KVL in this loop, then minus 2 plus minus 10 plus 5 plus Vx, this will be equal to 0. So what about Vx? Vx is 5 volt. Vx is how much? 5 volt. It means combination of these two, you can convert simply 5 volt. And polarity decided, here minus, here plus, means here minus and here plus. Okay, so that one written. So first of all you can remove. Okay, after that you can okay, now combination of these two, we got how much, that is plus minus 5 volt and that is 2 ohm, that one is 2 ohm. Okay, and that one, that 5 ohm reshuffle, means these three are parallel, so this one written here, and that is current source is how much, 3 ampere, and that 7 ohm connect here, and our motor determine I naught. Okay, and this one is 2 ohm. Again this one is converted into current source. If this one is converted into current source, then how much? What about current? 5 divided by 2, that is 2.5. This one is written 2.5 ampere. And what about resistance? That is 2 ohm. Okay, parallel resistance 2 ohm. Current direction always leave from positive terminal, so that's why current direction upward. Okay, 2.5 ampere. After that, that 5 ohm connect here, and okay, and after that, that one how much current, that is 3 ampere, and after that what about resistance, 7 ohm, and current is I naught. Okay, these two current direction upward, so both are adding, so 3 plus 2.5, that is how much, 5.5. So net current direction upward, that is 5.5 ampere. After that, these two are in series, so combination of these two, 10 by 7. So that is 10 by 7 ohm and that is 7 ohm. And what about current? I not. Simply apply current division rule here. Then we got how much? 5.5 into 10 by 7 divided by 7 plus 10 by 7, that is 55 divided by 77 plus 10, that is 87. Okay, it is closer to 6 point something using calculator, that is 6 point, that is 0.632 volt. No, sorry, ampere. Ampere is the right answer. Make it. I know that source transformation, that is voltage, current source and resistance given like that one. Here I this equal to V by R, and that one is converted into voltage source. So here plus minus and resistance given like that one. And what about, okay, if here X, here Y terminal, and here X, here Y terminal. Oh, okay. So how can apply that formula here? If you see, you can apply here and also you can apply here. Clear? Clear or not? That current source and here voltage source. So if this one is converted into voltage source, then what is advantage or not advantage? Because of if we got in series, okay, and this one is also converted to current source. So first of all, this one is converted to voltage source. How can change? Simply 4 into 3, direction of current is downward, it means here positive, here negative. So polarity decided, here positive, here negative, because of current direction downward, that's why 4 into 3, so here negative, here positive, 3 into 4, that is 12 volt. Okay, that is 12 volt. And what about resistance? The resistance is 4 ohm. Okay, and that resistance okay, this one is converted, then that one like that. Okay, after that, that is 2 ohm, and this one is how much? Plus minus V naught, and that is 8 ohm. After that, this one is converted to current source, that is current direction upward. 12 divided by 3, that is 4 ampere. And that is 3 ohm. Okay, clear or not? Current direction decided, polarity given plus minus, so current direction upward, so that's why. Okay, clear? Now 4 and 2 both are series, so combination of these two, that is 6 ohm. So written here 6 ohm. And what about polarity plus minus? That is how much? 12 volt. And that one is 8 ohm. Okay, plus minus V naught. And this is 3 ohm. That is 3 ohm. And that one, that current represent here, that is how much? 4 ampere. Okay, now this one again convert, into current source. Okay, If this one is again converted into current source, then how much? 12 divided by 6, that is how much? Current direction downward. So why you are written here? Here minus and here plus. Okay. So polarity is right. Now 12 divided by 6, that is 2 ampere. 2 ampere downward. And that is 6 ohm. And that one is 3 ohm. Okay. And plus minus V naught. And that is 8 ohm. And that is 4 ampere. Okay. That is 4 ampere and that one is 2 ampere. That direction downward and that direction upward. Okay. After that, if you see very carefully, that is 4 ampere and that is 2 ampere. Both current direction opposite. So algebraic sum of these two current, that is how much? This is stronger than that one. So 4 minus 2, that is 2 ampere. In which direction? Upward. So if you redraw here, that is how much? 2 ampere upward. And combination of these two, if you see very carefully, these two are parallel. So 6 and 3. 6 into 3 divided by 9, that is 2 ohm. That is 2 ohm. Combination of these two, how much? 2 ohm. That is 2 ohm. And here 8 ohm, and our motto determine V naught. So first of all determine I naught with the help of current division rule. 2 into 2 divided by 2 plus 8, that is 4 divided by 10, that is how much? 0.4 ampere. So what about V naught? V naught is written as 8 into I naught. So 8 into 0.4, 3.4 volt is the right answer. Make it. About to determine Vx using source transformation. So how can do it? First of all, simply, what about source transformation? Current source I given and resistance given like that one. Then that one is converted into voltage source plus minus and resistance R, and V is equal to I into R. And what about I? I is equal to V by R. Okay. And also if V and R is given, then that one interchange here. How can apply? If you see here, that one is converted into current source and that one is converted into voltage source. Okay. If this one is converted into current source, then how much? What about current direction? Upward. Why? Because of polarity positive here and here negative. Current always leave from positive terminal, so that's why current direction like that one. So 6 divided by 2, that is how much? 3 ampere. Okay. And what about resistance? That is 2 ohm. Connect here. Clear or not? And after that, that one, that is 2 ohm, here plus minus Vx. Now, if this one is change, 0.25 Vx into 4, that is how much? Simply Vx. And what about polarity? Here positive, here negative, because current leave from positive terminal, so here positive, here negative. So that is Vx, simply Vx. And that one is plus minus 8 volt. Okay, like that one. After that, if you see very clear, these two are parallel, so combination of these two, this one is 3 ampere and that one is how much, 1 ohm, and that one is written Vx. Both are in series and with same polarity, so adding how much, what's it, 4 ampere, 4 ohm also connect here, so that is 4 ohm. 4 ohm is missing here, that's why 4 ohm and 4 Vx plus 8. Okay, after that, now this one is converted into voltage source, and that one written plus minus 3 into 1, that is 3 volt. Polarity decided by current direction upward, so upper plate positive, lower plate negative, and resistance 1 ohm. Okay, and that one is 4 ohm, and that one is plus minus Vx plus 8. Okay, also, and that is Vx. Suppose that in this loop current I. Okay, after that plus minus, apply KVL in this loop, then we got minus 3 volt plus 4I plus Vx plus 8 plus I, this is equal to 0. Okay, then what about Vx? Vx is written as how much? Minus 5 minus, wait, okay, minus 5 plus, okay, minus common, minus 5 minus 5I, or you can say the minus common, then written like that one, and also apply KVL in this loop, then we got how much? Minus 3 volt plus Vx plus I, this is equal to 0. Okay, so what about I? I is written simply 3 minus Vx. That value put here, then we got Vx, this is equal to minus 5 into I. I is 3 minus Vx. So that is how much? Minus 15 and minus 15 minus 5, that is minus 20. Okay, and plus 5 Vx, this will equal to Vx. So Vx is how much? Minus 4 Vx, this will equal to minus 5 minus 20, so that is 5 volt. So finally Vx is how much? Plus 5 volt.